Recently I spent 6 months in Georgia, this beautiful country in the Caucasus region. There are so many great things about it, but what stood out to me the most was its nature. Almost every weekend I went on hikes. It's just so easy to do there. Georgia isn't a big country, but it has hundreds of stunning places to explore. Today I want to show you one of them. Juta, a tiny village in the mountains 200 meters above sea level. Getting there is an adventure in itself. The road winds along a cliff and can be a little scary, but trust me, it's worth it. Hi friends, so I'm in a new place in Georgia today. I mean new for me, I've never been here before. This region is called Juta. Actually it's a tiny village in the mountains, but the area around it should be really picturesque. And today we have a hiking trip. It will be a day trip. The village that we are going to is really tiny. There are just a couple of dozens of people living there, and in the winter they leave the village because of snow. This place becomes inaccessible. So today we have to walk 2 extra kilometers just because the road to this village is closed. Once in a while they just close this road because, you know, it's a mountain road and sometimes it's not very safe. Yeah, but it's so beautiful here, just look. They say only about 25 people live here. Juta is super small but perfect for a short getaway. There are a few cozy hotels and even a campsite, but the real highlight is the landscape. Sharp mountain peaks, rushing rivers and waterfalls, snow-covered slopes and glaciers, all blending into endless green meadows where horses, sheep and cows roam freely. Honestly, it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. We made a little stop by this cafe here in the mountains. Just look, it's so pretty. And there are so many, okay, not so many, but quite a few tourists from different countries. It's quite a touristy place, even though it's so remote. There are horses here and some dogs and cows. Such a peaceful atmosphere. The hike we did took almost a whole day. It's not too difficult since most of the trail is fairly flat, though there are some hills and a river crossing along the way, and with the altitude it might feel a little more challenging at times. You know, I always find it more exciting when a hike leads to a specific spot. It gives you that extra motivation to keep going. For us, the destination was a small mountain lake. It's not the most impressive lake on its own, but with the towering peaks and vast landscapes around it, the place feels truly special. Well, the last part of this hike was interesting. We were crossing this little river and everything looked safe. I stepped on this stone. It was completely dry, but somehow I just slipped and fell down, and yeah, I didn't hurt myself luckily, but my feet are wet right now. That was unexpected, but now we have finally reached our destination and you can see the beautiful mountains. It's just amazing, wow. And now we're gonna have a picnic and then we'll go down. But it's such a beautiful place. It reminds me of our hike in Kyrgyzstan, but in Kyrgyzstan it was a lot more difficult. But here it's more like pleasant but still challenging in some places. So this is our final destination, the lake. Yeah, look at this lake, it's so tiny but nice place to have a picnic with this view. Really pretty. Honestly, for me, hikes like this are almost a spiritual experience. In today's fast-paced world, having this chance to escape to a place like this, far from civilization and the noise of the city, feels so precious. It clears your head, recharges your soul. Nature has such a healing power. Do you agree? So beautiful, wow. Okay, so it's the end of the hiking trip. It's been a really good day. The hike's been a little bit challenging just because I fell down 2 times, but still it's such a beautiful place. And look at this moon. And this little cafe here, it's also really cute because there are tourists from different countries there and the atmosphere is so great. Yeah, I'm really glad that I've seen this place. I hope you've enjoyed the video.